Yeah.
Me and you, we need to shake hands. We went to war for 120 minutes right there.
Yo.
It's a good day for football, man.
Oh.
It's a good day for football. I can't even believe we have to record after this. I can't believe that we have a regular season coming after this.
Look at these images.
Oh my God.
Look at these images,
Run
guys.
me my picks, bro.
Bro, we're watching Messi kiss the World Cup trophy.
The coronation.
The coronation.
The coronation.
Of the king.
They said God will give it to him himself. Look
Woo! Yo.
Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought?
We're watching they're going to be the most liked picture in Instagram history, bro. History. We had to come. You know what I mean?
This is a royal moment.
Scrubbed up.
This is a royal moment.
Where's your tie? Look at these guys, man. These young'uns don't know how to do ties.
This is casual wear, bro.
This is Gen Z, man. Gen Z.
Insane, man. Listen, if you've watched this final, listen, man, go and tell people, retweet. You already know what time it is. We're in for all-timer. We have a lot to talk about. We're not going to jump straight in it. We know you guys are watching the trophy lift as well, but we have a lot to get into, man. Honestly, we're just catching our breath. Just...
mate. Yo, I'm exhausted.
Boy, I didn't even play a game, bruv. I feel like the event's going to get Enzo. Oh, my gosh.
They need to get this lift in. I need to see this lift.
This could have really been they could have been Messi with like 3 awards on
3 awards. Mbappé said, hey, I'm leaving with something.
I'm from around the way, bro. I'm leaving there with something.
They told him, hey, Mbappé, cut. No, this is for the man.
Yo, guys, we're going to get into everything. Let us have this moment. Let us
share, subscribe,
get people inside.
Go and tell people that we're live now. We are going to give you an all-time episode. We are going to cook. There's so much. We have just witnessed one of the best football matches ever. We have witnessed the end of the best World Cup ever. So it's only right we give you a world-class show as well. So go and like, share, comment, retweet. Listen, this is before the game. You know, they're doing the warm-up drills and everything, and then they come out. That's what we're doing right now. So
I'm live or sweating.
Listen, man. It's like the powers, forces, you know, spirit bomb. Doing this.
I'm speechless right now, bro. Honestly, first of all, right? Yo,
you know who you look like? You look like a slim version of flipping. Oh, yo, he wears these suits all the time. Yo, what's the Donny's name? The big guy in the NBA, the fat journalist. You know what I'm talking about?
What, the word check guy?
Oh, this is my moment right now. Don't try to ruin it, bro.
You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? Oh, shit. What's his name? Yeah, this is the big double chin and that. Oh, I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it. Yo.
Oh, man, listen, man. No, we are going to cook up for you. Like, share, subscribe. Just give us a moment. We're just
we just got a $50 donation.
Super stoppage time.
I go back to the thingy.
Hey, yo.
Shout out to you, man, for the only good content during the World Cup. Chicago Hot.
Big him up, man. Big him up.
Hey, it's gonna be a good Christmas.
Hey, bro. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Oh my days.
Oh my.
Oh, these ceremonies take too long, man. These ceremonies take too long. Make sure you share this one up, people. Get everybody inside.
Whilst you're in the comments, let us know. Man's going up there live. Okay, he's got shorts. So I was gonna say, man's going up there with shorts. That's a bit frisky. Let us know what you want us to discuss. There's a lot to get into, but let us know. Is it the best team of the tournament? Agendas? Who you thought performed well today? If you want us to break it down minute by minute, let us know. This is you lot show. Remember, this doesn't stop the World Cup for us. You know, we're coming back next week with more Premier League's back. But let us know what you want. Whether it's, you know, Mbappé that talk, Messi talk, Di Maria talk. We know what we want to talk about. But let us know. Send them super chats in.
Don't worry about it.
What is this? Look at this guy.
What are you going to get? Some shit like that, man.
Yo, let's get into this, man. We'll get into the trophy when we see it, man. Let's get into this.
We haven't done this for a long time. You know, we ready to start?
Yeah, man.
And then we'll pause. We haven't done this for a long time because obviously it's not been regular season. But special moments call for special things. And all I want to say is, hold tight. The trophy collectors.
You got to even say, hold tight, the World Cup collectors.
The World Cup collectors. One every 4 years, man. Listen, man, you don't get to do this every day,
This is
man.
our first one as a content team as well. So big up everyone that's been inside rocking with us, man.
We
This is our
stayed here. We
first
stayed
one.
here for you, man. We could have been out at the fan. You would have got no stream. We stayed here to give
Content
you
is king.
Content is king.
Thanks.
Could have been out in Doha with a couple,
Doha,
you know what I'm saying?
Doha, money in Doha, Doha, money in Doha, Doha.
You know, we can't, it's a bit, you have to be a bit, them ones there.
He
But, yeah, you have to be,
He said, read the room.
Yeah, one's that. But listen, first and foremost, hold to all of you guys that been rocking with us throughout the whole World Cup, sending your super chats in, supporting, subscribing. Go and tell more people to subscribe now. Like I said, it doesn't end with the World Cup with us, We're coming back next week. Premier League there, Carabao Cup there, Champions League there. We're going to be giving you content. FTBL culture's coming back. There's going to be stuff in the works as well. So, but let's get into this game slowly but surely. Let's work our way into this game whilst we watch this trophy lift. By far the best World Cup final we've seen to top up the best tournament we've ever seen. By far, in terms of, there's someone that we have to give a shout out. He's going to be one of the. He can't be champ of the week after what we've seen, but honourable mention for LeBron James. Honourable mention for LeBron
Well, you
James.
finally predicted something right.
We're about to. What time we gotta get? 7 a.m. I'm gonna wake up for that. Yeah. We're about to go watch two of the greatest of all time.
Two of the greatest of all time.
My tweet about him and Konate is like, yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch the game, but I saw Konate was playing in the final, and I thought it was really unique that he would do that while playing for Liverpool Football Club. So, shout out Konate.
Hey.
LeBron, you were right, man. They were trying to laugh at you. You were right. Two of the greatest ever. We are about to witness the coronation of the GOAT. And at the same time, we saw the passing of the baton to the young GOAT. I don't think people actually realize what we saw today.
Yep.
A World Cup hat-trick.
Hat trick.
A hat-trick.
I don't want to hear about.
You said there's only 5 men that have scored more World Cup goals than him.
Yo, it's how crazy that is.
And he's in his second tournament.
And bro, the names ahead of him are Ronaldo Nazario, Lionel Messi. Bro, you're talking about
Fontaine.
Legendary football players, bro. Like the likes that we talk about 60, 70 years from now. He's already
your
sitting
kids
with
and you say like Father Abraham time, like, listen,
Bro.
there was this guy and his name was Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Bro, we're talking.
And he's 24.
23.
23.
23.
Bro, come on, man.
This is it's ridiculous.
Back-to-back World Cup final.
It's ridiculous, but now honestly, like it's mad because this is like what you wanted to. Like it's hard because you thought you're gonna walk away from the game basically either hyping Mbappé or you're gonna walk away from the game saying, "Oh, Messi to go," but
and then
it's perfectly. Thank you. It's perfectly even right now. You're just, bro. I'm gonna lie. I'm just happy to have seen this game, bro.
Do you know what?
Genuinely.
I feel like honored that I got
100%.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Blessed, yeah.
Do you know what gets to me more? The third place playoff is always like the vibes match. You don't know what's gonna happen. Everyone's like, oh, okay, that's gonna be better than the final tomorrow. And then you get this caliber of final to all shift 2-0 down, 2-2, and then the subplots. You got Martinez that's gone from bench goalkeeper to World Cup winner. Di Maria having his moment taken away. Messi, I'm gonna say the line you said in pre-production. The golden moments always fall to the GOATs. Anyone else, that ball bobbles past him, he smashes it, it goes in, you get the VAR check. Like the script writers went absolutely
crazy.
This whole tournament they've gone insane, to be honest with you. I mean, Argentina's run in general is like a fairy tale. Like only a scriptwriter could write that shit, bro. Losing the first game to Saudi Arabia, the Messi goal against Mexico, the Netherlands where they came back 2-0, they go and win on penalties. Everything about Argentina's run is like from like a Disney movie,
bro. And the thing is, they got a documentary running on this. Bro. That is gonna be an all-time sports documentary.
We're gonna have an all-time picture, an all-time documentary, bro. Before the tournament, everyone's like, no knockout goals. He's the first person to score in every single knockout game in a tournament. This is
that true?
No one's else done it.
After we were all talking about
every single, actually,
he had 0 knockout goals before.
He scored in every single knockout game.
So I'll take that personally. He took your challenge personally this time.
There we go.
He said, hey,
I say,
goat things, goat way.
Player of the tournament, winners. I said that at the start of the tournament, and that's what he's gone and done. Player of the tournament and winners, bro. You know what I'm saying? People said I had sinister meaning behind it.
Don't let me tell me tell the audience how you were behaving during that.
Come on, man. I was enjoying the final.
Colors finally showed.
Look at this guy, man. Look at the liars of it. I was enjoying the final.
I was on my ones today supporting Argentina.
He wanted to say I'm on my knees, then he realized, wait.
Bro.
Yo, oh no, let's see. This is about to happen.
Yeah,
it's about to happen.
We've witnessed something special. We've witnessed something special. It's the
Where's
first...
my Lisandro Martinez trophy pick, by the way? Run me mine.
Oh yeah.
Run me my Lisandro trophy. There you go.
This is the first. It's the first World Cup since the passing of Maradona as well.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Diego, Eternal Diego.
Listen,
Diego forever.
listen. There's just so much that's gone into this. People don't understand the bigger picture of so many different things. They'll say that this coach has only managed at domestic level and that.
Is he younger than Messi?
Who, the coach?
Yeah, Scaloni.
What?
He's young, man.
No, I don't think he's younger than
I
Messi.
think he might be younger than Messi, bro.
Check that for us still. But
I said he's younger than Messi.
He's a young coach.
Crazy.
Like he's not done much. Not that he's not done much, but he's not like a household name.
Lionel
like that.
Scaloni. Okay, no, he's not younger than Messi. He's 44.
Right, you got excited, man. You got excited.
He's got good moisturizer. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, but honestly though, yeah. How in those moments as a neutral, and how in those moments can you really care about what happened there? When you're watching Mbappé bring it back from 2-0 down to 2-2, you're gonna celebrate that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, you were more supporting Argentina, but even you, bro, like, you had to take step moment and be like, what am I witnessing? What is going on here?
Greatness, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? What is going on here? Then Messi goes again and scores, and then the penalty comes in. People might talk about, there's going to be haters out there that are going to be like, calm down, it was 2 penalties, blah, 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 blah. But bro, you know World Cup final penalties, you think it's easy to bag them?
Bro, you're saying that.
You think it's easy to bag them? He scored 3 penalties.
They're giving him, bro. They're giving him a...
Jeez!
Hey, royal way, goat way.
Messi's like, what the hell is this?
It's like, let me get my damn picture.
What are they making him wear?
They're making him wear the,
come on, bro. Y'all are about to ruin an iconic moment with
Nah, man. Qatar gave us a tournament, man.
For that.
Oh. I hope he better lift it better than he lifted that Copa America. That was I wasn't feeling that Copa America lift still.
They're giving him bare shots and say, listen, we need to get them to run us.
Are they really going to make him lift it in this, though?
No, they're going to make him pick it up, walk there to the middle.
Yeah, I know, but in the Qatar
Yeah, this is Qatar, bro. They paid for this.
Show some damn respect, Liaz.
Bro, I'm here for the pictures in 20 years. I ain't going to want to see it.
No,
Show some damn respect.
This is my profile picture.
You're going to go back to Liaz Messi 10, innit, or whatever.
I've saved that ad the whole time, too. It's on my comp account. Run me mine.
Hey. Ooh. This is crazy, man. I
can't stop smiling, bro. I tweeted it out, bro.
This is crazy. This was the biggest game. Hurry up, man. I'm losing breath, mate.
Yes!
Stop that little jump, man.
He's small, man.
Oh, my God, man. He actually did it.
That is a madness.
He actually did it, bro.
Madness.
He completed football. Forget the mission,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. The mission was to complete football. He's done it.
Bro.
Every single football can end here.
Bro,
all right, let's get into this. Let's get into this, man.
Go ahead.
Let's get into this.
How do you want to start this?
Let's go. Let's see if we've got any super chats. Let's see what we're working with. Let's see what the super chats are saying.
Oh, we got a few. We ain't been ignoring you guys. Hold up.
Listen, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it.
You want me to address the super chats first?
Yeah. Let's see what they're talking about, because they might give us some little room to.
Defo. Mark Goldbridge with a $1.99 super chat.
Yourself. Big up.
Cam, your boy Rance said Martial has been better than Mbappe.
When?
I think Rance said that. That's what
Come on, man. Listen, he knows.
We ain't got to address that. Listen, support with the super chat. Is this the best football game ever?
What, this one? Bro, I genuinely feel like this is the best match I've ever watched.
Bro.
Maybe I might be recency, but look, all the other best games that I've seen are like, what's it called? Maybe our Premier League games or this. Bro, this is the highest level of football, in my opinion, like the highest stage. This is where everyone, the casuals, the neutrals, everyone's watching. I had my boy who doesn't even watch ball saying, I think it's going to go 3-3. Everyone is watching this, and you produced that. And you made a good point, Leah. This genuinely felt like an NBA Game 7 superstars. When I was saying the whole time, superstars.
Going for
everyone's always saying, football is a team game. Nah. But I'm walking away talking about superstars, and that is what I love. This was unbelievable, bro. This was unbelievable.
You know when, like, you're saying, you know, obviously I'm trying to dabble into the basketball a bit more. You know, obviously you have your superstars, but you need a 6th man to do a little set. You got Miyandi coming on.
The
eternal 6th man, bro. The eternal 6th man, bro.
Bro,
put that on his tombstone, bro.
Oh, mate. Honestly, now this is probably the best game I've seen, honestly.
In terms of magnitude, like, I'm sure there's like
There'll be individual games.
Clásicos or whatever,
Yeah.
but in terms of
No, how can a Classico can't chat
that's
to
my
this?
point.
No, I'm
My
saying
point is,
in
in terms
terms
of
of
the
like-
quality of the
yeah.
game, there might be a game you can think of, but a World Cup final is as big as it gets. Messi in his last ever World Cup game is as big as it gets. Mbappe at the peak of his powers, we'll see how good he
Well,
can get.
I don't think-
But already the peak of his powers that we've seen is as big as it gets. All of that together with how good a game we just got. And it's not like one of those where like sometimes we'll see Messi perform and Ronaldo not, or like Ronaldo perform and
both
Messi.
rose.
They both rose, bro.
both rose.
So yeah, I think when you take all that into
both rose.
account,
Bro, best
And
game
then-
I've
and
seen.
football
And then
ever.
again, let's talk about others. Bro, they play for the same team. They're going back next week on the same jet, probably. Well, actually, no. Messi's probably going to go and do the parade and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
back to
yeah.
Buenos
I'm
Aires.
telling you,
Yeah.
they're gonna
So
get back to Paris. He's gonna be like, you had me
So,
concerned.
hey, bro, listen, man.
Listen,
Know how I feel.
yeah. You had me shook. You had me shook for a sec.
First half
still.
extra time you had us.
Like,
Bro.
genuinely, I was saying it downstairs. Like, this feels like a moment where Messi will say, "You know what? I have completed my mission, and you know what, bro? The game. These are the keys. Mm-hmm. I don't even need to. I don't even need to be in Paris anymore."
Bro, he's not even giving the key. Mbappe said, "Give me that. Give me
Yeah,
that.
that's bro.
Give me that key,
Exactly.
give me that quickly."
Mbappe said, "What? You know, what? Go through the door, but I'm taking those.
But listen-
you can't come back here anymore, boy. Listen,
We have to talk about. Look, Messi won the World Cup, right? And it was finally the end. He's finally done it. You know what I mean? At the end of his career, to make it like a perfect story. But in amongst this, we just have to talk about the guy's career in general. Because look, I know we're about to go back and watch PSG and. But I'm sorry, mate. Like it's so like I would retire. No, I would. Maybe I can't because it's mid-season in my contract. But
No,
if I
you
was
could.
him,
No, you could.
I would be saying, "Thank
could.
you very much. I am gone.
done. Yeah, I'm done.
I've finished this game, bro. And I've done it to a magnitude nobody else has. I've got 7 Ballon d'Ors. We'll see what happens
Soon to be
next.
8.
This might be 8.
Yeah.
I've got 8, so I could potentially have 8 Ballon d'Ors. I've got 3. Some say 4, but 4 Champions Leagues. I've got a World Cup. I've got a Copa America. I'm arguably the best talent to ever step foot on in the game.
Yeah.
Bro, like this,
has
when
the
you're
goal,
talking
yeah,
about GOAT,
yeah.
there's no stamp of GOAT I've seen in any sport that you can say that with this one now that Messi has completed. Like people can say Jordan and Brady and all these people in these other sports, and they can throw other names and all that type of stuff if they want to, but it's now to a level where Messi, but he's on his own platform.
Bro.
He's on his own
Do you know
platform.
I like
You've
it even
completed
more?
it. You're on
Do you
your
know I like it
own.
even
Game
more?
is over.
It's
we
peak.
always talk about when you're a great, there's always discussions that are not harsh and great, the greatest, but it's like there's always something more. The fact that people have had to make allegations or things against Messi, and in this World Cup, he said, okay, no problem, Villanok, no problem,
At 35.
bro.
Is it 35 or 34?
35.
35.
35 years old.
And he said,
he's
no
scoring
problem.
2 goals in finals. That's another thing we have to talk about, right? Mbappe is 24. Like, he's a young buck,
Yeah.
man. He got energy, he got legs.
He's 5.
I've seen people on Twitter, right, saying, and they were like old Ronaldo fans or whatever, and saying, "Oh, this tournament has like maybe I'm convinced that Messi is the GOAT now." Bro, if you think this is the best Messi has to offer, like this has convinced you Messi is the GOAT, you missed this guy when he was dribbling past defenses for fun.
2011
He's doing this
or
still
them.
at 35 years old, though, where like we thought his legs were gone. And to be fair, they are to an extent, right? He's
Yeah.
not the same he used to be.
But he's still giving you moments. We
Bro.
talk about the Vardio
Eternal.
moment today. Like he's still saying,
He had a hand in every goal because
Bro.
even we forget about the knock round the corner
Yeah.
for my man to give it
But
to
that's the thing of
Di
Argentina,
Maria.
right? Everything good that comes from them going forward
comes from him.
It all stems from him one way or another, man. So
But that's what you have to give them
Like, bro,
credit for making it work.
it's like honestly,
Because it's him and a bunch of mercenaries. But it works. It worked. It's him. It's like Robin Hood. Just him and a bunch of aggros, and it's just going around, and they made it work.
and the thing is now it's going to be a thing, right, where the discussions you have is what's the best version of Messi? Now he's got to that point of his career where it's over. Now you're going to be saying, is your favorite Messi when he that Barcelona
Short
split
hair,
kit in 2009,
yeah.
or is your favorite Messi in 2011?
Yeah.
Like, let's discuss it right now because we have to talk his career. Like, we can't just brush it because the World Cup. We have to talk his career. And I'm just like some people might see this as their best Messi because of the magnitude, because of it's a World Cup, etc. I know what I think the best Messi
one is it
version
for
is.
you?
I think the best Messi ever was in 2011. I think 2011 when he beat us in the final,
Yep.
I think that is the highest level a footballer has ever been, bro. He,
Is that the 100?
Like, I know people are going to say, nah, that's the next one. That's the next one. I know people are going to talk about MSN and stuff, but he was in the peak of his physical sharpness, his dribbling ability, his finishing was absolutely audacious. He was, I think, 10-11 Messi, and I've said it before.
It's the most devastating Messi,
that's the best football player ever. And I don't think a player will ever reach that level. Ever.
Here's the thing with Messi, right? That's the beauty of it, right? Like, you say no player can ever touch that.
Do you see the one?
He touched it.
I was going to say, Messi himself touched
that level,
versions of himself, bro. Like, the fact, like you said, that you can look at so many different Messis and, like, which one's your favorite? Me, personally, 14-15, the year they won the treble of MSN. Because I feel like that's the peak of his playmaking. He still had, like, he was still a top-class athlete. The free kicks, the through balls. The guy was just a genius. It was like the epitome of Messi. Like,
bro, but the 1-2s and the stop-starts in 2011, the guy would just stop, pop, the 1-2s, pop, pop, pop. Bro, maybe because that was the greatest club team that you've probably seen, but...
Do you know, you see what we're saying here? Dragon Ball Z, you know when, like... Super Saiyan, like, that was your favorite iteration. Like, there was more levels, but this was more devastating. That's what you're saying. It's like, yeah, okay, cool. He got a bit more, his hair went a bit blue this time, but this hair, I hear what you're saying. But in general, the reason why, before the World Cup, they had that Adidas advert where he was different iterations himself.
Yes.
And there was a lot of conversation about, in terms of Argentina, the performances at the World Cup, but what it stood for me is that, like you're saying, there's always been different versions of this guy. And whatever version he was, if he was playmaking, he was the best. Goal scoring, he was the best. Like, there was times when you watch Messi play football, and like, for me, the thing I'll always say I love about Messi, is that I've never seen anyone body feint. Like, you're not even on the ball. You're dribbling. The ball's not with you. And your body's dictating where people are going.
On a string, bro. It's like
no, but bro, the ball is not near you. The ball's there. He can move and you still move.
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't make sense.
Bro.
He doesn't have possession.
This is the way I say about Messi, right? And everyone has always asked me, like, what is it about Messi over Ronaldo for you? And for me, it's always been Messi, bro. Like, what he does, you can't quantify the unquantifiable.
Yeah.
Like, he does things in the game, bro, that won't result in a goal, won't result in an assist, might not even result in a clear-cut chance, but it's just pure genius that stats can't define. And I always say this about Messi, right? I've never seen a player in my life every single game do something that I think to myself, how the hell did he do that? Like, there's been great players that it's like, okay, they do something that I've seen other players do, but just at like a ridiculous rate. But Messi, it's almost like every game he'll do something and I'll be like, bro, what the hell was he thinking? Like, how did he pull that out of his that? Like, it's just, it's genius. That's the only way you can describe it. Genius.
Like, bro, you're just talking about just a certified all-timer, bro. You know what I mean? And I always say, when you get to a level where I think people, like certain players have completed the game. You know what I mean? When you say completed the game, I'm talking about clean sweep of everything, Ballon d'Ors, whatever you want to say it, right? Then you got to really kind of separate it, but just by eye test, just by talent, blah, blah, blah. And Messi ticks all those boxes, bro. Talent-wise, have we seen a better player ever than him? You know what I mean? Some Maradona's there. You know, you got Zidane's, you got Ronaldinho's, you got these type of players, but you can put Messi at the top of the tree if you want to. And eye test wise, just watching him, as Leah said, every single game that you watch this guy, he does something that you're like, what is this? And there was a time where, okay, all right, you're a dribbler, cool. You got a little eye for goal, okay, cool. All right, now you're a mad goal scorer. Now you're adding like chips and stuff to your game. Now you're scoring free kicks. And then you're popping up with the odd header if you want to. Then you all of a sudden downloaded right foot finishes. Then your playmaking, it just became like a mission. And even, bro, we all talk about his penalties have been the bane of his career. You think about what one thing that you could probably say about Messi is, yo, big game penalty. I kind of worried about that.
100%.
This tournament, okay, he missed one, but he took eight penalty shootouts.
Yeah, he took a lot, bro.
He took like 7 penalties maybe this tournament.
6 of them.
Yeah, and he scored 6 of them. And even the one today, just you know, I'll just stroke it there. Boom.
And he's taking them different ways, bro. Some of them are going top corner.
Top corner.
Yeah.
It felt like, you know, when you're watching something, it felt like you're watching somebody possessed, bro. That knew nobody can take this moment from me.
This is why I said I liked the villain arc, like with him going to LVG. And before the tournament, I said the reason why I feel like he's going to do it is because this is bigger than rap. I kept telling people, this is bigger than rap. We're talking about the greatest player ever, right? But in his head, yeah, and sometimes that's why it's good to speak to people that are older than you. in his mind, he's still living in the ghost of Diego Maradona. He's still like, I will never be this guy.
That's my point, right? And I want to go back to what Cam has been saying all tournament. Cam has always said Messi, for me, doesn't strike me as like a natural leader. Like, I feel like this tournament, I think Cam would agree with me. It's almost like he's a bit more comfortable in his own skin. And I even bring it down to the Argentinian point. Like, I feel like the Argentinian people have actually like embraced him now. Maybe it was the Copa America last year that did it, but it now looks like the bond between him and his teammates, him and the coach, him and the country, it's all unified. And he has taken it upon himself to really, like you kept saying, rise. He's rised every single time you needed him to.
And I think it's not only that. I think, the Copa helped. But it's this crop of players.
They love him.
It's this crop of players growing up that have seen Messi be the guy. You know, when he grew up with Mascherano, Tevez, and them man are like, you know what I mean?
Familiar,
we're older, you're a bit of a, you're younger.
Guys like Enzo Fernandez saying, I remember in 2011, I was crying for this guy or whatever.
This is what I'm saying.
Alvarez picture is like, listen, I dreamt that one day I can be with him.
Exactly. So now all these players that looked up to him, worship him, idolized him, same way all these people on Twitter and stuff do, that was probably them once upon a time.
They would die for him, bro.
They have made him feel that way. So now he has embraced it. That he knows I can do whatever and these guys will have my back. Do you know how good it must be to have that kind of freedom where it's like I can do whatever I want and they're not going to say anything to me. They're gonna support me. They're gonna dig me out of this situation. And that's why, bro, as I said, the other teams, Aguero's grew up with him, mashing works with him. So he could. I'm not saying Aguero had anything against him, but your age mates with me. We're parlaying together. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You look at Tevez, Mascherano, Riquelme, all these type of guys, Aymar, all these type of guys. It's like, all right, you wait your turn. But Messi, this one, I'm the dog here, man. I'm the big don.
The reason why I want to link this to that is we have to give respect to someone that gets disrespected a lot. Angel Di Maria.
Oh my God.
Because if we're talking about, people being around and whatnot, that is someone that said, bro, I'm going to be your chief lieutenant.
For your whole career. For your whole career, I'm going to
ride with you to the end.
Yes.
I'm going to ride with you
till the end of the line.
To the end of the line. And if we have to go to war, we will go to war. Because what man said, what? I said, listen, bro, get us to the final. I will be there.
Brother.
No matter what.
2000, what is it? 2000?
I will be there no matter what. Just get us there. I will be there no matter
what, bro.
He
Think about it, bro. What is it? 2005 Olympics. Final, he scores the chip.
Yep.
Copa America final, scores the chip. Finalissima final, however much stock you want to put into that, still scored a chip in that final, bro. And then today, it didn't end up being the winner, but let's face it, it was crucial to keep
the performance as well.
Unbelievable. First time he was the best player on the pitch,
bro. The performance today was unbelievable. Koundé is going to be thinking about this brother for the next 30 days and 30 nights, maybe even long. Barcelona might have to give this guy therapy, bro, before he returns.
El Fideo,
bro. They are gonna have to pay for therapy. I know Barca ain't got money at the moment, but you better fork out for a TT.
Sure there's a Spotify playlist like mindfulness or something.
Bro, he's gonna need this. Them wellness rooms. He's gonna have to go and attend one of those.
You know why they call him El Fideo, right? The noodle. That's his nickname. The guy weaves in and out with one foot too. The right foot, I always say, is just for standing.
And it's so look. This is we're talking about probably the most underrated player probably in the last 20 years in his generation. And
what do you call him?
I've said it. The ultimate teammate.
Spot on.
I know, listen, Man United fans have a sour taste in their mouth about this guy because of how it ended. But it's typical. The only club he doesn't do well at is who? Man United. But we're not going to talk about that. But ultimately, as a teammate, there's hardly any guys that you would want going into a game, especially a big game as well, than Di Maria. Di Maria is selfless. He runs his socks off. He creates for you. He doesn't take no attention in terms of, this is the guy. He doesn't care about being the superstar. He is just, get him on the pitch and he will deliver. And he's done it for Ronaldo. He's done it, Champions League final when he was mashing works. Ronaldo scored the last minute penalty. Everyone talked about Ronaldo. He's like, I'll do my thing.
He's the angel waiting in the wings, bro. The angel waiting in the wings. That's Di Maria right there.
That is what he is. And it's again the same thing today. He's just unbelievable.
Because you're talking about the young crop in there, and the reason why I find this so, when you break it down, to a small level, the reason why it's so fascinating is like you said, it's spot on. These guys are playing for him. Remember when they took the pictures? They won the final and everyone was like, I need my picture of Messi.
Bro, forget about that. The whistle goes, Messi falls to his knees and they go run to him, bro.
Exactly. So if you think about it, Messi's under pressure for himself that no matter what happens, I feel, because of what I've seen and what I've known, I'm in Di Maria's shoulders. They're all thinking, I don't want to be the guy that lets Messi down, bro.
But do you know what it is?
Do you know how mad that is? So we're talking about Messi's pressure. We're talking about Messi's pressure. all of their individual pressure. I don't want to be the guy that messes this up for him.
Bro,
Like, this is his one shot.
The thing is, it's humility, because do you know what it is? A lot of people will say, look, it's a fine line between humility and deriding.
Yeah.
That's what people will say, right? But but the reason why is because they know if Messi wins this World Cup, what are they gonna do? They're going to be forever ingrained in history. They are going to forever. No matter when this documentary plays, whenever you talk about Messi win it, Acuna's going to be there. Molina's going to be there. Otamendi's going to...
Passarella's going to be there.
Aguero tried his hardest to be there, but...
the video snippets and Passarella be like, yeah, man, we got to extra time. The coach said I have to come on.
Bro,
I came on.
Passarella's that old white guy in the MJ career. He's like the 60th man on the bench.
He's like, yeah, I came on. I spit a guy, the motherfucker.
Bro, everyone is wanting their moment to be in the limelight with him. They know that was the situation. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's so different.
Do you know what this is? Do you know what this actually is? The Redeem Team. This is the Redeem Team. They said, what, Messi and them man lost? Nah, let's get the young bucks in. This is the Redeem Team. They said, nah, we got to bring it back. Honestly,
it's amazing.
Let's go into super chats.
We got a few more.
There's a few in there.
Let me read them all out.
That was a nice little segment, man. Let's get into some super chats.
Walker 1111 in the super chat. Fuad ghosting a masterclass. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Is this camera on me? Hold on. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. I warned you. I warned you when the Dutch played them, be careful. Be careful. I warned you when Croatia played them, be careful. And I told you of France, bro. And this is someone I didn't even believe in Argentina like that. Only until the end I was like, okay, they could do something. But Fuad disrespected greatness. Disrespected the greatest, not even greatness. Brother, you are in trouble when I see you. Sickness hype, flu hype. I know you're fine at home. You can't hide from me, bro.
I said first got flu.
You gotta listen, yeah. Listen, Fuad was talking about real men can fight through illness. I came here with a toothache. Where are you today? The thing is, Fuad, listen, people, don't ignore him. He's not sick. He ducked us today.
Fine,
he ducked it. He saw what happened. He ducked the show today.
He shook ones.
He shook ones, man.
He had the audacity to be like, I won the sweepstake hype.
He's going to come back for Tottenham v Brentford and be like,
Crystal Palace.
Harry Kane, what a goal, man. What a goal.
Remember, we've got a World Cup.
I don't know nothing about greatness. Where's a Tottenham fan? He's a Netherlands fan, bro. He hasn't seen his team win a trophy in God knows how long, bro. What you know about this? World champions, baby. Oh, don't piss me off, bro.
I said, we coming. This is going to be the last.
We came, bro. Forget about we coming. We here.
Whoa.
I correct Hey, yo. Hold up.
Pause. Yo. Pause, bro. What do you mean?
I got a little too much to do on my chip.
What do you mean by that, bro?
Oh, my
Hold on, Fuad answered. He said, run me my sweepstakes. Don't try it.
Hype. Let's go to the rest of the stuff.
Ash goes, don't let Fuad speak nice about Messi again. Speak on your goddamn booze still. Cam's slickness actually worked. I'm sick.
Yo, can people... No. Everyone give me my credit. Give me my credit, because I said... Messi is getting player of the tournament. I said Argentina are winning it. Listen, people are saying my slickness. Check the date. Check the dates. Let's check the dates of when I originally tweeted, yeah? When I originally tweeted that Argentina are going to win the World Cup, yeah? Before this whole before the whole content that we were doing for this tournament, yeah? Let me find it. 1st of June, 2022. Argentina might bring the big one home in Qatar. People are messaging me saying, why? Because they beat Honduras or whoever they played. Then, 24th of September 2022, I wrote, every day I'm believing more. Here we are, 18th of December 2020. After, 17th of November. They have something that's perfectly suited to tournament football. Grit, grind, the star quality in Messi, but also the humility to understand their roles. Culture Cams officially predicts Argentina to win this year's World Cup. And here we are, 18th of December 2022. Player of the tournament, Messi, World Cup, Argentina. Thank you.
I like to say I said the same in our prediction.
You ain't been holding corn for a month.
I know you haven't.
You ain't been holding corn for a month.
Culture Cams, I'll say this. I owe you an apology.
Yeah, thank you.
I wasn't familiar with your game.
It's okay.
I owe you an apology.
It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's
man.
okay.
I'll read a few more. Hold on.
Yeah, go read 3 more super chats. There's a few more characters in the Argentinian team I want to talk about.
Yeah.
But
Joe Fennell, happy for Leo to finally win the World Cup, but boy, Kylian Mbappé, that boy is different and is a joy to watch. Shout out you lot, been loving the streams. The Mega
we're
Narge.
gonna get into Mbappe. Don't worry. We've got we got a segment on that. That boy nice.
That boy
That
nice.
boy nice.
Boy nice. Let's get into it, man. Is there any more super chats?
There's one I want to read out right now. The Mega Narge.
Big him up.
Ronaldo can no longer be regarded as the GOAT. He's not on the level of Pele, Maradona, Zidane, and Messi. There are levels to this, even Mbappe over Ronaldo. Now, I don't want to go that far. I don't want to go that far, but I have one statement to make.
Here we go.
Make sure this camera's on.
No, your camera's that one, bro.
This
You're
one?
this one.
As a famous philosopher, Drake.
You have to get a bit low. You have to get.
I don't want to hear about this ever again. I don't want to hear this ever again. Go away! Go away!
Yo, Liaz is feeling different today. Go away! He's feeling different. He's feeling different. Hey, listen. There's no need for Ronaldo disrespect today.
Listen, man.
There's no need for Ronaldo mentions today. What people always wanted to do is say, let's create a divide. They said, let's create a divide between Messi and Ronaldo. Blah, blah. Now Messi has his crowning moment. They're still mentioning Ronaldo. He's a free agent. He's resting.
Let me be so real with you, yeah? We're talking about why this is the greatest game ever, yeah? I want to give more context. You know me, I've been mentioning this PSG thing for a long time. So if you know the history and everything, PSG, Qatari owned and everything, you know, got Mbappe, cool, we're building for that. Got Neymar, we're building for that. Got Messi, we're building for it, cool. So they hedged all their bets. Neymar went out. Neymar got robbed of his moment. You know, in, who did they play?
Croatia.
Croatia got robbed of his moment. Cool. You now have a Messi and Mbappe final. And you're seeing the handing over the baton, right? 2 teammates here. But you know what's deeper than that? The 2 guys watching this at home. Who is Neymar rooting for in this? Neymar's just devastated.
He's definitely rooting for Messi, man.
No, but in general, he's
definitely
rooting for Messi, but he's thinking, raw, I'm not even in this. Another side, if let's play that one. He's rooting for Messi. Who's Ronaldo rooting for? Mbappe. Please, young gun, please dethrone him. Do you know how mad this is? Where you've got great players of their generations at home watching the handing over, and they're just there like, raw, I'm not gonna get this moment. Ronaldo's not gonna get his knockout goal.
Now we got to listen. If it's on the subject of Ronaldo, listen. Ronaldo, yeah, he took a serious L. Ronaldo took a serious L because one, I remember he said to Piers Morgan, you know, first he do a Piers Morgan interview just before the World Cup to make sure that your contract gets terminated. So it's like, all right, cool, I'm gonna be gone. Contract gets terminated mid-tournament. You end up getting benched. You didn't get your knockout goal. And you watch Messi win the World Cup after saying to Piers Morgan as well, yeah, I think it's gonna be a great tournament. I'm gonna have a good one. It didn't work out that way, man. So that's a closed. That's what did they say in court about
Open
this?
and closed case.
That's an open and closed case, man. It is what it is. We can now respect Ronaldo for what he is. You can respect Messi for what he is. But it just all it is that Messi's the GOAT and Ronaldo was the greatest challenger he could have possibly ever had. And you know what I mean? And now we got to talk about the guy who said,
Let's get into it.
Hold on 1 second, because I might have to join these conversations.
You thought I was finished?
Listen, there we go.
I was gonna say there's some super chats like disappearing because of how many chats are.
Oh, let's go.
I want to read out as many as I can.
Let's go. Let's fly through all of them now.
Yeah. Young H just donated 50 NOKs. I don't know what that is, but thank you, bro. Appreciate the super
50
chat.
NOK, that's probably like 50 Naira or something, bro. Yo, you sure? Yo, I'm joking. Go on.
Felipe goes, just want to big you all up for the World Cup content. The best World Cup ever. Neymar tears lovely. I'll tell my children about Messi like the previous gen did about Pele. TD goes, Lias' villain arc. Hey, this show changed. These guys changed me, bro. I was a good, honest football fan. Hanging around Fuad, I'm a different person now. Cam's fit is killing me, says Young TT.
Yo, don't kill it. Hey,
It's the
listen.
joggy bottoms.
Hey, yo, smart cash. We say smart cash, man.
You're just like one of them ASOS models.
Bro, this is. What is it? Working, office at 9.
This is
gym at 2 o'clock.
No, this is black men in tech.
Yo,
give a presentation.
yo, what was that thing? Motherfuckers put on a turtleneck and start giving financial advice. Yo, if you don't start seeing me tell you how to save money and how to don't say nothing, man.
Man said,
Cam's Tate, Andrew Culture Tate. That's what
man said, hi there. My name's Culture Cams, and here's here to invest your football stocks.
Hey, them ACN meetings, bro. That's that was you. That was mate. Hey, this is peak ACN fit, boy.
Oh man, what's the other one that they used to do at the Troxy, bruv?
I can't remember.
Not Herbalife, the other one.
I can't remember.
Them Herbalife.
Avon.
No, not Avon. There's one. You Herbalife man as well. I'm onto you, man. Ronaldo's in the dud. You man can't sell no more products.
Right. Hey, yo, Ronaldo got a lot of people into Herbalife, bro. For real.
Sorry, super chats.
Yeah, Olu goes Messi is Goku and Ronaldo is Vegeta.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Chainsaw goes passing of the baton was Ronaldinho's assist to Messi's first goal.
Yeah.
A little one. Leslie goes Wikipedia just made a big change to Messi's bio from widely regarded as one of the greatest to widely regarded as the greatest. Mm-hmm. Shout out Wikipedia.
What is it?
Widely as God is one of 2V.
Oh, did they change it?
Yeah,
But
Wikipedia, real ones.
Anyone can edit.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you, bro, they slipped a little.
That was Liaz.
That's my super chat. Walker11 goes Ghost. He took the taxi back home at full time. Luis Garcia goes pray for those French back players. Long day when they land in Paris.
Yeah, man. The white man got subbed off and they improved their performance.
Their whole team was black at the end of the game.
Yeah,
so they got them back in that.
Let me not hear all of that, man.
Was all black.
Mbappé super villain arc from Chuds 101. Edu dash PSG that 300 million. I think you might need double, bro.
Bro.
And I think there's a few. Jeez, these guys are sending like crazy. There's a few more. Fair play, Cams. You've been great this World Cup from Young H.
So you've been great. Man said, you know, as far as I'm.
What else we got? There's one more. Dennis goes, my goat just lifted the biggest trophy in world sport. The other fraud is still unemployed. There's levels to this. All right, that's enough super chats for now.
Let's get into it, man.
If we missed any of the super chats, we're really sorry. Make sure you send them in. We're going to be checking. Don't worry.
100.
Quickly, just to round off Argentina.
One more thing. Subscribe. We are at 14.7K right now. We need to get to 15K by the end of this show.
Let's
go and do what you need to do,
man. Let's get to 15K.
Go and do what you need to do. Go
There's
and
1.3 in here. There's 1.3.
Go and tweet out that we need to get to 15K. Go and help the man then, please. And whilst you're here as well, man's get 20% off. I'm sure they're doing a World Cup promo. I don't know. That's not factual, but go and check it out. STTV 20% off. A couple more characters we need to touch on for Argentina. Young player of the tournament. Enzo came in with
just went up.
Bro, if there was no contract clause already, the price of the brick is astronomical, but well deserved. Great tournament, difference maker. Golden Glove winner, won 2 penalty shootouts. We said it as it was going to it. We said, listen, it's the best way for the game to end, but ultimately this guy's going to take to another level. He has got main character syndrome, but for me, when you deep what his career has been, sort of just being the man that's just in the shadows and then to come out like that, I respect it.
He probably still can't believe it.
Can I say one thing? Neil Maupay basically won Argentina this World Cup. Because Neil Maupay injured Bern Leno, gave Emi Martinez his big break against for Arsenal against Brighton, won them the FA Cup, got into the Argentina team from this, won in the Copa America, and now won in the World Cup. So shout out Neil Maupay.
There's some real Argentina players that are going to walk back into their club teams. Everyone's going to have to... McAllister.
You know
Martinez. Romero. Them man are walking back to their clubs like, to them small clubs.
When he's got the hat.
Molina's Atletico. He's Atletico.
The Stephen A video, he's walking in. Gary McAllister probably can't believe his name is
Gary. Gary, you think, mate, this is not the... Man thinks the Liverpool great. Nah.
Alexi.
It's Alexis.
He's probably thinking... What is my life? What is my life? And that's
he
why
balled out too. It's not even that he's playing. He balled out.
He went insane. Yeah. Anyone that didn't know before or was having question marks, come think. But I mean, is there anyone else that wanted to reach out on their team?
I think everyone on Argentina. Even I'll give someone a shout out to Lautaro Martinez in his cameo. Really, really good. He missed a big chance.
He was missing for fun.
Bro, he's the one who got basically the shot off to Messi's rebound. He's the one who was holding up the ball. I think Lautaro.
What was he saying before he came on?
He was hating on Lautaro. He was ready to scapegoat Lautaro.
Listen, anyone can get it. That's
and now here he is.
Acuna, you ain't safe with me, though, bro. Acuna. Lautaro, good cameo, bro. Honestly, everyone in Argentina. It's a weird game, right? Because for 80 minutes, I thought Argentina were very comfortable. They were the better team by far.
That was the best first half I've seen in the final. Well, in terms of it was also the worst from France,
Yeah,
but it was
but
also
the dominance
the best
from one
dominance
team.
from one
And
team
then
was
Mbappe
crazy.
brought it back. But I think Argentina in general, bro, their players, for me, have been underrated a lot this tournament. Like, people didn't give Argentina credit the entire tournament.
Hey, give DePaul credit after you
Don't do
disowned
this,
him.
bro. I never disowned
Real
DePaul.
men. Hey, I
said he played
remember
a bad game, bro.
The chat was all coming. Cam, what are you saying about real men? DePaul.
DePaul's
There we
real
go.
men.
There we go.
For sure.
It was great in this final.
I think Argentina in general are real men, bro. I don't think you can debate that. I think they got a lot of real
mercenaries. But fair play to them as well. Like I said, for just contextually, like for Maradona to pass, for this to be the last moment for Messi to do it, and to do it, amazing, man. But we have to give credit to France, back-to-back finals. That his name
Kylian.
is Kylian Mbappé. In fact, shout down his storage as well because he wins this World Cup.
Kitty.
He wins Kitty. He was scoring. Yeah. He was spitting. He scored still.
Yeah.
Honestly, that performance. We talk about rising all the time. We talk about how the big players haven't risen and stuff like that. But to witness, let's put it in context, right? Most people get into World Cup here and they're kind of ushered in, like they have like a, you know, everyone's always talking about Henry. When Henry came onto the World Cup stage, he what was his first tournament? Was it the Euros where he scored 3 goals? He was a top goal scorer, but he's kind of ushered in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Most people are ushered in. Mm-hmm. Mbappe was thrown into it. We need something. He delivered. You're here again. Same thing again. This time you're playing against Vigo to be crowned, almost there. And for you to look at that and not go, you know what, it's done, I'll come back again. Mm-hmm. You said, nah. Man said, let me pop this Senzu bean one time. Mm-hmm. And went in to score the penalty. We saw how Harry Kane did.
Mm-hmm. This is the thing. We've seen it. Takes balls to score the pen. And then to score that finish, to score that finish. Volley. I was like, oh my God. Bro, within a minute, was it within a minute? Or was it within...
If that, it was...
You want to tell him how you almost ruined it for me, bro?
Bro, don't worry about that. Don't worry about
to do that. And then, bro, let's even talk. Okay, it didn't finish out. Everything after that as well. Okay, you know what? Second wind is... You know your FIFA clip when you're saying you're looking for second wind? Yeah. 80th minute, second wind. Running, just going mad. Crosses in for teammates. Shots on target. You have to give this kid all of the respect. You said you're ready to say he's within the top 5. He only has 5 people ahead of him in the space of 2 World Cups of goal scorers ahead of him. He's been to 2 World Cups. He's left with a World Cup medal and a Golden Boot.
Mm-hmm. And I think he can honestly feel a little hard done by.
He would have got Young Player of the Tournament, the other one, innit?
I think he did win it. Yeah, but I'm saying I think he can feel hard done by that. He didn't win the whole tournament this time, but that he didn't win Player of the Tournament.
Bro,
I'm happy Messi got it, and I think Messi deserved it. But I'm not here to say that Mbappe didn't deserve it. He played an amazing tournament.
They should have shared that, man.
You scored a hat trick. He's a Nike boy. They can't give it to him. Adidas paid for this, man.
Can I come out with a take with Mbappe, right? I think bar Messi, right? And this might be controversial. I think bar Messi, every single player is attainable for Mbappe. I don't think Mbappe's ceiling means that he can be worse than any player bar Messi.
If he continues
this trajectory, he can be the second greatest player of all time. I truly believe that, bro.
Do you know what I'll throw into this, though? And seeing that loads of people giving you apologies, I feel like people probably need to apologize to you for your anger at Mbappe take a few months ago.
I was getting cooked for that.
Because it's not a tragedy, but the honest thing about this year, this feels like a season finale. You know when you watch something, you're like, wow. I don't even want to watch Carabao, whatever's to come. And no disrespect, I now have to go to a place where I'm watching this guy who is now being, the keys are yours, playing against Lorient, Brest.
But and the thing is, people, when I was saying, look, Mbappe needs to leave, I want to see Mbappe on that stage. And I specifically said, nothing got to do with the fact that I don't think he can do it, but because I just know what happens when you play in these leagues. Haaland scores a couple Premier League goals. Oh, Haaland's better than him. People are doing on the Champions League website. They're doing a vote. 70% Haaland votes for better than Mbappe.
Bro.
I'm like, this is absolutely unbelievable. This is because people be saying he's only doing it in Ligue 1. He's only doing it. This is why I said I want to see Mbappe at Real Madrid, and that's why I was fuming. And people were saying he wants to win the Champions League with Charles. I was like, nah, but obviously the money they offered him. Let's be honest. He wants to go. Mbappe is someone that's destined for great.
This is
somebody that is destined for great. he's greatest already in terms of greatness. Sorry, he's one of the best players that I've seen, bro. I've already said that in terms of forwards that I've seen. He's already probably a top 5 forward that I've seen. The guy is ridiculous, and if people actually genuinely think that this guy has to go to another league to prove that he's levels, it's craziness, bro. We're talking 12 World Cup goals. 12 World Cup goals. The record is 16. He's still got about 2 World Cups in it. 3 if he wants it. Smashes up the Champions League for fun. He has every big game stadium, every big team on his dirt sheet right now, bro.
On his resume.
And now he's scoring World Cup hat tricks, 8 goals in 1 World Cup. This is ridiculous, bro.
Fair.
R9 scored. It's so mad how things can be so different, right? Because R9 scored 8 goals to win the World Cup in 2002. Mbappe scores 8 goals and loses the World Cup, but includes a World Cup hat trick. Like, if it got completed, it would have been silly. But bro, this
guy
is
insane.
It's insane, bro. And people, as I said, people are gonna talk about, oh, it was penalty, blah blah. You have to have the bottle to score these penalties, bro. He took the first one in the penalty shootout, and he took 2 major ones. Listen, imagine he missed that 2-0. Game over. You lot,
Imagine
good
he
night.
missed the first one.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
At 2-0, game over. Then to make it 3-3 after scoring that volley. Listen, we witnessed greatness.
Let's
today.
add context.
We witnessed greatness.
Let's add context, because remember what happened after the Euros as well.
Come on.
Remember what happened after the Euros as well. The penalty,
Rabiot's
people
mum
turning his back on him and
sticking it
everything.
on his family and that.
Because we're talking about the Messi thing, about, you know, the penalties thing. That moment rocked him. Remember, he came out, he was talking mental health. Remember, that's what, 2 years? What, 2 and a bit years? So what, he was 22 at the time. This is someone that had, everything had gone right for so long, and he had that moment. And then what happened? Villain arc. And you come and do this. But to the point, though, what we're saying, not that it's a shame, because ultimately, yes, he's on a mission that he wants to achieve. But, again, let's be real, yeah. A lot of you are either streaming games or you're not watching French League games. Let's be real. You're not watching PSG against Brest. So you don't see this guy until February Champions League.
That's the problem, mate.
And then he goes and matches it up anyway.
I've been saying
He does, which is amazing, but it's like, we should be seeing this guy
100%.
blockbuster
And
week in,
kills the
week out.
reputation, bro. Because I remember last year I was arguing about people saying Salah was better. I think Mbappe has potentially been the best.
If I hear that, I'll leave.
Bro, I was having to argue with people, and people
I'll
were disagreeing
leave this
with me,
set.
bro. This was last year, but I think Mbappe, bro, you could make the argument that for the last 2 years now, even 2-3 seasons, he has been the best player on the planet. But again, people don't see it week in, week out because he's playing in the French league. But every single time this guy is on the main stage against the biggest teams, he may not win it because, like you see tonight, it's not his fault he didn't win the World Cup. He's the reason France had any chance today. They were dead and buried after 5 minutes today. But he turns up consistently, bro. His clutch gene, it's like we talked about, right? Football is so scripted in that the big moments always fall to the main players.
Yeah,
Mbappe,
always.
Messi, Ronaldo. And Mbappe, I told you, he's entering that inevitable feeling now. Every big game, Mbappe shows up.
It's mad. And the thing is, right, like, we're talking about, I saw somebody say something like, Cams, it might be spooky for Neymar now, you know. Listen. Don't joke with that one, bro. Mbappe, his legacy, listen, we're going to be talking about this for a long time. Neymar, yeah, good bridesmaid in the story, nice little moments, but Mbappe, he is him. He's him.
I told you, Neymar
has done his thing, but him is, you know when you say him, is Neymar him? He's nice. Mbappe is him. He snatched his moments, bro.
His name is Kylian.
I think Legend Killer is the perfect way to describe it, bro. Like, he almost single-handedly ripped apart
that Randy Orton thing, innit? But he was watching like, oh, you guys think it's going to be Messi's story today?
Hold on, wait a minute.
I thought I was finished.
Come on. He said, yo, I'm going to be part of this story forever. So now,
whether you like it or not.
Now forever, when everybody goes back and watches the GOAT's crowning moment, you better remember that brother over on the other side who packed a hat-trick and has now 12 World Cup goals. How many has Messi got? 12 as well? Per World Cup goals.
Yeah. No, I think 13.
13, and it took 5 World Cups.
Yeah.
12 and 2.
6 of them, 6 or 7 of them in this one.
Come on, man. Come
Even
on.
when I think further, yeah, in the build-up, you know, people are like, oh my gosh, Mbappe's got too much attitude. Look at the way he's acting with his teammates. I understand. I understand. I ain't got no issues with that. I'm fine with that. Him.
He is him, bro.
He
is him. I just hope people,
all caps,
all these Premier League biased fans, and all these people who only watch that league, I hope today was like, because that's the thing with the World Cup. That's the beauty and the curse of it. Narratives and agendas get set so much from 7-game tournaments, but also in a good way, in that now you can't ignore Mbappe anymore, bro. I don't want to hear your Lorient shouts. I don't want to hear about, can he do it against Aston Villa, against Mings and Konsa, or against Sheffield. He just did it against the world champions, scoring a hat-trick in the final. That hasn't been done since what, 1966? Put some respect on the greatest player in the world
man.
at this moment's time's name. Put some respect on it, bro.
His
Bro,
name.
it's different,
is
man. And you know, I'm
Kylian.
seeing people say, "Oh, you know, until he wins the Champions League and blah blah blah."
Achieve achievements.
By the way, are you
Champions
guys
League
the guys that call R9 the GOAT striker?
Uncomfortable.
Or did R9 win a Champions League?
Nope.
Or did I forget something? Oh, there we go. So, where are you sitting on this one?
How long?
You
how
can
long
shout
was
to
Messi?
anyone, bro.
How long was Messi when he got his first Ballon d'Or?
21. I think it's 22. No, 22.
He got his
21 or
early days.
R9 was the youngest Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying how long was
Yeah, I
Messi
think it was
just
like
of-
22.
And then was there a gap and then he got his or did
Who?
he go back to back?
No, Messi went 4 in a row.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
One thing I want to say too about Mbappe and Messi,
But
right?
no one's gonna contend with Mbappe for a Ballon d'Or.
Hey, listen. So he can eat. He can eat.
Enrique, he coming.
He loading up. He watching in the wings. That everything's looking. This is looking quite interesting to me.
There's an open slot next to Mbappe. I can take that shit real quick, bro. But yo, on the subject of Mbappe and Messi, if I'm PSG players like Ramos, like Hakimi, and all these guys, and I'm seeing the show that these two just put on, you could make the argument, Cam, that the best two players in the world right now are Messi and Mbappe. Mbappe for me is number one. We can make the argument Messi is number two. I would make that argument. If I'm those PSG players, I'm recognizing the opportunity you guys have to win a Champions League this year, bro. Because Argentina just showed that you can win a World Cup, not with the talent, right, but with the fight.
Do you want to
the
go one
desire,
further? You've got to remember, yeah, again, people might not care about third and fourth, but Hakimi just took his African team to fourth. He saw his best mate win.
Yeah.
Ramos saw his Spain team get dumped out. It's like, okay, listen, Messi, Neymar, you didn't leave with something, you can still leave with a Champions League. Messi, let's get that
I'm
Ballon d'Or.
looking at Mbappe and Messi, bro. Any one of those teammates should be licking their lips at the potential that those two could do for PSG, bro. Hey, there's no pause there.
No.
It's a fine football statement.
He heard licking and he was like, whoa.
You're
This guy's
Listen, but
be
nah,
comfortable with yourself.
nah, that's the truth though. It's the truth.
Yeah.
Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. I mean, they're all coming in different moods, I guess.
Yeah.
But if
It's
they
not
can,
alike.
bro, if they can like harmonize or
I tell
whatever,
you what,
then why not?
It is the ultimate managerial situations being now. Because like with the Argentina one, you know what you need to do. With other teams, with Deschamps, with France, you know what you need to do. With the PSG one, like, that's a very interesting. How do you handle that?
All I'm gonna say as well.
Load management, Messi, listen, just don't play any league games. I want Neymar to build up his confidence. We might need you for the semi-final.
League and defenders are tough too.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro,
Be aiming for his
listen,
ankles.
But honestly,
on Thierry Henry,
what did we say before? What did we say before? What did I
Laughed
say
at us,
after
by
that?
the way. They laughed at us for that.
that
What-
conversation
what
is
did I say
getting
after the
that
Belgium thing?
conversation is getting uncomfortable.
What,
But
no finals goals versus a hat trick in the World Cup final.
Listen, I can't lie.
hey,
Thank you for. No,
I
but-
grew up on a king, but you know,
Like, you got to
King,
give.
but a god.
Listen, you got to give credit. You know, first international tournament, 3 goals. Next one, 3 goals. You know, it was
That's
the most
cute.
up scored.
That's
It's
cute.
cute. It's something like, but
not
it's not
bad.
3 goals in the final.
Nah, man.
Listen, thank you for Vavavoom. Thank you for Black Gloves. Thank you for being our father in the playground.
Thank you
but
for is that
listen,
enough, but
so yeah, thank you for is that enough. Thank you for knee slides.
step over.
But
Step aside.
thank you for. Can you do it one touch?
Yeah,
But listen, man. Listen, man.
You want to go through more of these super chats?
Yeah, let's go for
Yeah,
most of these super
definitely.
chats before the
Luis Garcia goes, the penalties, bro. That's what I meant. The media is mad. Let me go through a few more of these if they want to show up.
what does that mean?
I'm not sure. But thank you for the super chat. Let's see. TD goes $100 super chat if 15K subs happens by the show's end.
Let's go.
Guys, y'all trying to get us paid? Come on.
Let's go.
Run those likes up. Run
What
those
is it?
subscribers
What is
up.
it on now?
What are we on now?
We are on... I'll tell you right now.
0.7.
No, 14,761. So we got a ways to go, guys. Come on.
Come on, man. Subscribe,
Don't stop
subscribe.
Chuds 101 goes, Saka is clear for real. I was hearing the ambulance shouts.
Yeah, we're
Mbappe,
gonna get into him.
Ambulance.
Yeah, we will talk about him.
We
for
are
sure.
gonna get into him.
Yo,
Boy.
Jose Perez with a super chat says Messi and Mbappe wrote different chapters in their biographies today. Was that Lautaro out there or Rodrigo Palacio? Peter Sheridan with a super chat goes, best World Cup coverage on YouTube. Thank you, my friend.
Come on.
Thank
Respect,
you.
my guy.
Big up.
Thank you.
So we got student bid for you guys as well, man.
Yes, sir. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
TD goes, Mbappe volley an all-time finish in any final.
Yeah, bruv.
I
In a
agree.
final like that, yeah, I mean,
Zizou's still number one for
still
me.
packed that thing, but you know what I mean. But
you can
move.
chat too. And then 2 more. T. Yassine goes, speak on Dembele and Coman, Upamecano, double block in extra time. And then the last one, Olu says Messi put that ish on. Do the dance. Hey man.
Listen, credit where credit's due. France had they had the injuries coming to the tournament. There's this whole discussion about should Benzema have come back. For me personally, what's the point of him coming for one game? That doesn't.
Who?
Nah.
Benzema come for one game. Relax. All of that talk is just all there. But again, those 2 blocks by Upa.
I thought Upamecano was disrespected this term. I'm not saying he's better than Konate. I would take Konate, and I would have started him too. But I thought people saw the England game and they ran with their narratives. But I thought he's had a decent tournament. I thought today, like, he could have saved it from being a few more, especially in extra time.
My statement on him is very simple, bro. I thought real defending was dead, but thank you.
He needs to play in midfield, bro. He's a good passer of the ball, but he got too many bozo moments in the back. That's the thing with Upamecano.
I don't rate him that high, but he did have
those
2 blocks. That first one, first one from Lautaro. Yeah, which one?
The John Terry one when he got beat on the floor.
Oh, and his head, yeah, by Derby.
it was giving those guys.
That's
he put putting your body on the line.
Literally, that was
he
massive.
did his thing. And the second one as well. Those are like pivotal for defenders. Those are goals.
Yeah.
In his head, he's thinking, "I've just saved us. I've just won us the World Cup." Obviously, it went to pens, but
that's it. I just found it's Brian Windhorse to you.
That's what you're saying. I look like. Yeah. That's an NBA guy. That's a bronze guy.
That's the NBA guy. Look, Brian Windhorse. This is exactly his drip, bro. No tie in that.
That's the thing that he did. He's like.
Yeah.
He was like,
because
the Jazz traded these guys on this day. What does that mean for Kevin Durant?
Bro, Brian Windhorse drip. You know, that's crazy. Dembele,
man, Hall of Shame performance.
Dembele,
he was a good.
Hey, look, try to tell me Liaz ain't looking like my man right now.
Chill.
Can people see? Look, can people see that?
Is there a pin on there?
Let me see.
Look at that, bro. It's exactly what Liaz is like right now. Flipping.
Hey, yo, chill on me.
That is too funny.
What does the Jazz trade mean for Kevin Durant?
What does this performance mean for Ousmane Dembele? Oh my god,
Dembouz. I've backed you as long as I could, bro. I came into the tournament saying that you were better than Saka. I've said that since Xavi came in, you are potentially the best right winger on the planet. But, bro, I cannot back you any longer. You are a grown-ass man. In this tournament, you've been shambolic, bro. And we've been waiting for the consistent Dembele to appear. But you can only wait so long. And today, on the biggest stage where legends can make their name, and your entire duddery that you've done in the last few years can all be erased with one big finals performance, you didn't step up. In fact, you got subbed off in the first half. That's the ultimate embarrassment. I don't see how you come back to those conversations you probably should have been in due to talent. I think you're done out here.
Hey, listen, man,
bro.
It's easy. You know, last time we said something, this time, I used to look up to you, Stunner. Fam, honestly, like, how do I describe it? There's no point having all that talent if the application isn't there, man. Like, you're just a body in the field. You're just a body in the field, and
bro, he was literally losing the ball and giving it to Argentina
bro.
players,
There's
trapping it out of bounds.
Bro, there's no 2 ways about it. That was the worst final performance I've seen in my life. Like, from what I can remember, that was the worst final performance I've ever seen in my life. Like, if I could do a no rating, I think if they do it, they should have NA.
From chosen one to frozen one,
bro.
Zamboos.
They should have NA, bro, because, bro, I don't know if he was one of the brothers affected by flu or something, but that wasn't flu. That was drunk. I don't know. He might have been drunk.
Bro,
maybe okay, yeah. But listen, whatever it was, he was done out here, bro. Like, touch off, passing off, gave away a penalty. I ain't seen anything. I remember one time, I think it was David Luiz. He came off the bench and had the worst cameo.
The one that I tweeted that was going to happen. The Burnley game, and I tweeted, I said, this guy's going to give it a penny. 2 minutes later.
Yeah, and I think he got a red card as well.
I remember Bebe versus Wolves, where he came on and he got subbed off 50 minutes later.
Remember the Bebe one?
Yeah. Bro, he genuinely looked like Overton out there today. You remember Overton, Gabriel Overton? If you put Gabriel Overton out there today, he would have hooped more than Dembele, bro. Bro, no, listen, I'm somebody, you know I defend Dembele, bro. I love watching Dembele and stuff, but, bro, I don't defend absolute
and you're
clownery,
now,
bro.
You're not 18 anymore. You're a grown man.
Grown.
You're supposed to be...
You're meant to be...
What Mbappé is doing, yeah.
I've never thought he's going to be Mbappé, but you're meant to be the Di Maria to the thingy. That's what I'm saying. You're meant to be the Di Maria. Like, you're meant to be hooping, letting everything happen. Help my man out.
Help.
Dembele got hooked in the first half of a World Cup final.
Give me a layup. Give me something.
I felt sorry for Giroud. I'm not going to stick on him.
Giroud was injured. I think they said he was even like a doubt to come in and start.
Yeah, I thought he was unlucky because the ball wasn't getting up there. But every single time it got to Dembele, he had a howler. And listen, for somebody that defends him so much, I'm going to say it. You ain't going to be seeing me tweet about this guy for a long time because he needs to go in a hyperbolic time chamber. He needs to go somewhere and go and pattern up because that's disgraceful, man. At 25 years old as well, as you mentioned, bro, you got to be leveling. You should cheer many. These, man, they're looking up to you as well. You know what I mean? Go out there and deliver. You're playing like you're 16. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy.
Half of a World Cup final like that. That just, for me, shows that Deschamps has been probably fighting with himself all tournament. Like, do I keep giving this guy chances? Keep giving this guy chances. On
our build up, I said, he might not start. I said he might not start. I was like, this is like it for them. Yeah, I said he might not start, but Deschamps were in the same lineup. And
I think Deschamps, that substitution was him just saying, I can't trust you, bro. I can't trust you anymore. I can't just rely on your talent and hope you can pull.
That's not even only just that. That's also if the Deschamps doesn't stay on. That's also another one to the next manager. Like, brother, this guy's not good. No. The next manager's probably going to ask for a report and that, and he's going to say, this Dembele.
You don't need to call him a next manager, by the way. We know who it is.
Yes, Zidane. Yeah. So he's going to say, listen, Zizou, Dembouz,
it's not even beat. You know how like with Ziyech, like it was like don't come international camps. When you have time off from your team, go and spend time with your family. It's on them ones. Mm-hmm. Now your international break. Go Butlins with the kids. Don't even think about coming to Clermont-Fontaine. Don't even think. Don't even get your drip ready. Don't get a suitcase. Just go and be with your kids. Go to the gym. Don't come back here. Honestly, that performance was a 2-pack of S. Bro. That performance.
Coleman came on and played well. Coleman
bar the penalty. I thought, he changed the game.
Coleman came on. He came on and played well. So it just showed what you can do just by putting in decent effort and decent everything. Dembele.
What's the guy's name that came on?
Kolo Muani. I was going to say Muani and Thuram are not better talents.
Why you want Muani? Why you want Muani? I'm in San Francisco driving. Why you want money? Why you want money? I'm flew from Miami. Peru, para.
Bro, I'll tell you this. That guy gave me a heart attack the last minute because 1v1 against Emi Martinez. I was shitting it, bro. I thought this is it. In fact, bro, you talked about this being like an NBA Finals kind of game.
From that chance to the other chance.
It was so back and forth, bucket for bucket. Blocked by James. Blocked by Emi Martinez. Yo. Craziest game, bro. But that just shows you guys like Muani and Thuram weren't better talents than Dembele.
Application, man. Application.
And that's why I talk about Bukayo Saka. I owe Saka a massive apology because I was saying Dembele, I'd rather have him than Saka after this tournament. And I don't want to make huge statements after a 7-game tournament, but he showed why you can trust Saka, you can't trust Dembele. Bro.
His name
that's the thing. That's why when I did my Vinny versus Dembele, I said, listen, Dembele can have all the talent.
You did say that, yeah.
But the reason why I'm going to go Vinny is because he's more consistent. You know more of what to expect. And when you look at Dembele, bro, there's nothing worse than not knowing what to expect from a player. And that's how like Henderson's and all these random players end up on the pitch because you're going to do what I expect of you. Milner's, all these type of guys. Yeah. But Dembele, he's too much of a mixed bag. He's too much of a mixed bag.
On that Vinny one as well, do you know what's sick about Vinny? We've seen him overcome adversity.
Who?
We've seen Vinny.
Of course. No, but Dembele, he's got to overcome this.
Still trying to baby your ego. Like, come on, man, show us something. Super chats. I think we've still got a few coming in.
We got a few. They keep disappearing though when I keep scrolling too high. There was one that was saying hold on,
$50 again.
They're here, yeah. That's crazy. Hold on. It's here. Mbappé hasn't even stepped into the hyperbolic time chamber yet. When he emerges like Henry did in 02, long day.
I can't lie. Do you know why Mbappe's thing is so fake? Because Messi's gonna fade away into the darkness here, and he just be like, so bro, you know when you did it, yeah? How did it feel? And Messi's gonna be like, yo, listen, it was this.
But Mbappé already did it, bro. That's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm just in general in terms of like complete football. It's like, listen,
bro, Messi's gonna feature in Mbappe's documentary talking about, hey, listen. You know what I mean? Like, there was this time in the World Cup final where
you had me shook for a second, bro.
He's gonna make sure does it with his Ballon d'Ors behind him. But he had me shook for a little while.
You know them ones, yeah. He'll be like him in the garden playing football with his dog and that. And he'll sit down and then they'll pants the thing on the back. Yeah, man.
It's gonna be like when MJ was talking about. He's like, yeah, Reggie Miller had me for a second in Game 7, but I took that personally.
Bro, honestly, that documentary is gonna be. You know that documentary is gonna start with Ronaldo walking down the tunnel.
Nah, they would never, ever do that.
Bro.
Messi's too much on this humble gimmick,
they
bro. If
would
he was a
never,
real
ever do
man, he
that.
would do that.
No way, they would never do that.
Ed goes, Kolo Muani talked to me nicely. Hashtag sensational today. What are we saying? Is that a QDL product right there?
What Ed said that?
I think I see Ed with a, I don't know if it's Ed from our chat.
No, it's not Ed.
If it is-
Ed is Ed QDR. That's not him. That's not him.
Okay, AOBZ says greatest World Cup I've ever seen.
Facts.
Yeah, I agree.
cannot replace it.
Big
Another,
up Qatar, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Hey,
mean,
good
do you know
all
what?
this
Yeah?
talk about Qatar and stuff. Everyone was, a lot of people were expecting a disastrous World Cup.
I've got
It was a
controversial
very,
one.
very good World
I was
Cup,
gonna
man.
say, to be honest with me, right? Forget about I don't want to say forget about the political stuff because it all exists in one way or another. But I always said with Qatar this World Cup, especially being in December, I always thought it was going to be a high quality World Cup because bro, these guys are fresh off playing games. Like these guys are in the middle of their seasons. Like there's no like 2-3 week break. I always thought it was going to be a high quality tournament, but I think this has even exceeded my
I
expectations.
mean, the thing is, I feel like the tournament, I don't know, man. When you look at the team of the tournament and stuff, I don't know about high quality, but it was just a
I think
It was
great World
competitive.
Cup.
It was
it was a
competitive.
good World Cup.
It was competitive.
I
can't lie.
Quality-wise, I don't
What's
know.
my man's name? Is it Sepp Blatter? I can't lie. You're a fraudulent man, but this the December thing, I can't lie.
Wait, so what? Are we saying Winter World Cup?
Nah,
No, they're
Bro.
changing. They're changing.
Oh, hold whoa. You see what he's doing?
Are we saying Winter World Cup?
Actually-
So wait, the first...
Don't call it like the bubble or anything.
The first, well, that's what I'm saying. The first Winter
The
World
first one in
Cup.
the Middle East. The conditions of it.
The first Winter World Cup is the one that Messi wins. Asterisk.
It's actually when you think about
Asterisk.
it,
It's like a bubble,
when
isn't it?
you
It's like the
actually
bubble
think about it,
shit.
it's actually harder to win it during
Yeah.
December, bro, because there's injuries mid-season and like you have to get out of your rhythm and stuff.
Hey, I can't
It's
lie.
difficult. So
Some people are still thinking about their club and stuff. You know
Christmas.
what I mean? Christmas.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah.
Couldn't fly the
Christmas in Qatar, like it ain't easy out here, bro. That's what I'm saying. Messi, you did good, bro.
Bubble chip.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
my
that.
gosh,
They call it a
that's
big Disney ring. I'll go to another $50 super chat from Gio Aguluz. I hope I'm saying that right. Thank you so much for that, man. That's amazing.
super chat, super chat, super stoppage time.
Messi is a GOAT. He is the GOAT, my friend. In a game, all I have to say, Teo Hernandez, best left back in the world. Keep up the great work. Hernandez, like, today...
Thank you for that, man. Thank you for saying keep up the great work. Of course we will, man.
Hernandez, though, today, if there's any virus going around, I thought he was one of them. He even got taken off early by Deschamps. I thought that was a weird decision at the
I think
time.
that might have been Teo Hernandez's brother, you know. Is that Lucas?
Lucas.
No, that's not Lucas.
Shout out Camavinga.
Camavinga, real talk,
Camavinga
man.
left back. That might be your future, bro. You might not be able to break apart this Fede Chouameni.
Scamzel warned them, you know. Scamzel told people that Camavinga on midfield is what Evra would be if he played centre mid, and that his future is probably at left back.
That's interesting.
Yo, man, he's
man,
cooking.
some of the man them no ball, you know. So man, the IQ's there. I'm telling you, man. They just need a platform, an opportunity. Oh man, we got the ball.
Wretch goes, Messi beat Ronaldo in a Champions League final, Neymar in a Copa America final, and now Mbappé in a World Cup final.
Who? What?
Messi beat Ronaldo in a Champions League final, Neymar in a Copa America final, and now Mbappé in a World Cup final.
Nice. That's good, man.
That's big, bro.
That's nice. That's nice.
That looks nice on the resume.
That sounds like eras.
Yeah.
Ronaldo era. The Neymar.
He beat all the challengers, bro.
Little thing there, and then what's my man? And then Mbappe, of course. That's nice for the story as well.
Challenge kills you.
Nice for the story.
On the real, insane. Should we play of a tournament for us? What would you guys say the player of the tournament
Oh,
is?
come on, man.
And unanimous?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I can't say it's unanimous. I can't say that. Before today, I would have said that. In fact, I was even saying to Cam at one point, I was like, bro, Mbappe hasn't scored since the round of 16.
Bro.
I actually said that.
Man, we're talking about Antoine Griezmann. Where were you today?
Fuad said that. I didn't say
Where
that.
was Antoine Griezmann today?
He got hooked.
You see that? You see,
Oi.
this is what happens. What did I say to you? The same thing with what Fergie did and stuff, right? When you say, who's the key player? Mate, Messi's right there, but you'll be like, nah, it's Iniesta. Iniesta's the one that we have to watch. No, it's Messi. You know what I mean? Same thing going into this game. No, it's not Mbappe. Antoine Griezmann's the one that they have to watch. Nah, mate. You know what I mean? He gets hooked in the final and nobody will talk about it. And that's because he's not a superstar. And this is why superstars I always have higher, because they have a different type of pressure. Imagine if Mbappe dropped a clanger today, got hooked.
Hey!
Wow. You know what I mean? Griezmann gets hooked.
No one thinks
when he does well, he's so underrated. Then talk about him when he gets hooked. Then
It's like
treat him like that,
it's
right?
like Kante in 2018, bro. Like these guys are just—they're not role players. We ain't gonna go that far, but
There we go,
Realistically,
man.
you're a role player.
You're a role player. Oh yeah, Kante got hooked in the final, innit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And Zonzi time.
And if Pogba got hooked, what would people have said? It would have been a different conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? But Kante is that
Let me ask
little.
you that. You asked us earlier, actually just last round, does France really miss Pogba and Kante?
Do they?
I think they did. I kept saying, I said not so much Kante.
They lost on penalty shootouts in the,
Nah,
in the
but
World
bro,
Cup
hold
final.
on. Let's keep it a buck. We're not going to rewrite the way this final went. Just Mbappé dragged us back into the final, bro. France were not good today. Can we be honest about that? France
Second,
did not have a good
I think in phases they were good. Not in the first half. Not in
very
the first
phases.
half. Not in the
I think
first
even
half.
the second half for
They
most
got,
of
on
the
top,
half.
they got on top after a while though.
I
They were on
think
top
they
of them.
missed-
But I think there's a question he's asked before that. In terms of going into this game, did the Champs have the right game plan? Because what Argentina did to France was like. For me, in fact, I don't want to make this about us. I don't want to make this about us. I don't want to make this a thing and everything. But now do people understand why we were pissed off at the whole Southgate thing in England? Do people understand that now? Do people actually understand that now?
Defo.
Oh,
England missed a massive opportunity here.
No,
bro.
Harry Kane, as I said, my kids called me and they were crying. I was like, the kids called me like, Dad,
Wait, but this guy's a sick guy, huh?
this guy's actually insane. We're crying again because of Harry Kane's penalty. We're watching France and they're shit. Why couldn't we win? I'm like, son, it's because of Harry Kane.
But nah, bro. Like this guy's a sicko.
He's never the one with kids.
He's
That's
actually a
what's so funny.
sicko, bro. Just create some scenario in his
He didn't even
head.
say I called my nephew.
Oh my days. The kids are crying. Cheers.
I'm gonna get
Cheers, Harry.
I'm gonna get Billy at school.
Oi, he's not dodging the old age allegations, by the way, bro. I told
Who?
you. I've
do
been
you mean?
telling them he's 40 years old.
Bro, I could have had a kid at 15 years old. But you don't know that. You know what I mean? I could have.
No comment.
There we go.
But no, I think they missed Pogba, to be honest with you. I think Rabiot, bro, is at best, a nice player. I kept trying to tell people about this guy. They were hyping tap-ins against Australia. If you're willing to live and die by Rabiot, you're always in trouble, bro. Pogba, you win that World Cup final today, in my opinion. But
Wait, hold on 1 second. Did you just say Pogba would win them the World Cup
no, I
final
said
today?
with Pogba, you would win it.
They would have won it if they had Pogba today.
Yeah.
Flipping out. This is how we rewrite. All right, fair enough. man.
Maybe not Pogba in today's day and age, but like Pogba back in 2018, the way he plays for France typically, Euro 2022 Pogba, they'd win that World Cup final, bro. International performer.
Listen, man. All right, cool. So who is, based on how you're feeling right now, who is your player of the tournament?
I'll give it to Messi, just because I think Mbappe had the game today.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because Messi still performed. But Messi throughout this tournament, we talked about it, right? The first player ever to score in every single knockout round. Turned up when his team needed him every time. I think of that Mexico goal, which probably will be forgotten after a few years. But that goal saved Argentina's campaign.
Out of nowhere.
Was the chief creator, 3 assists throughout the tournament, 7 goals. I give it to Leo.
Who you going?
Tough one. You know, I'm going to give it to Mbappe. Actually, it's hard. I said share it. But people are saying, nah, you can't share whatever.
Hey, they did a poll saying that if you look like
Brian Windhorst, yeah, I know. What was the votes?
84%.
84%.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey,
Well, listen, Pogba got it. I mean, no, I said Pogba. Messi got it like I predicted, so I'm happy for him. Yeah, I'm trying
you
to
can't say he didn't deserve it, right?
No,
Like,
of
yeah.
course he deserved it. He was great. Mbappe wasn't good against Morocco, and he was quite average against England as well.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
But a World Cup final hat trick. Let's be real. 4 of Messi's 7 goals were penalties.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People are talking about, oh, he scored all these goals in the knockout rounds and stuff, but 4 of his 7 goals were penalties as well. So big him up because he did still perform well. Mbappe, I think it's too tight to call, man.
Yeah.
One got 8 goals, one got 7 goals, 3 assists, one got 8 goals, 2 assists. Both, 10 goals and assists each? Come on, man. Both got to the final, dropped Blasics. It's
Would you give it a joint?
I'd share that. I don't see how one man can walk away with that. That is like the harshest loser ever, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? At least he got the golden boot. It would have been disaster if he didn't get
Walked away with
either.
nothing.
That would have been sad, but I would have given it
can
to
never
both.
say this Harry Kane golden boot thing again, man.
And then Fuad was
my
you see,
God.
these are real golden boots, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Not penalties,
Penalties, yeah.
hitting your shin and going in, and then in the back post versus Panama or Tunisia. No. I'm talking real golden boots.
Who would you say your young player of the tournament is? Would you agree with Enzo? Or is there anyone else that kind of stuff up?
Yeah, I would say Enzo, to be honest with you. I think Gvardiol, I rated Gvardiol's World Cup more than Cam, to be honest with you. I think Gvardiol had an excellent tournament, bar obviously the Argentina game. But Enzo, For a guy that didn't start the first game, wasn't in Scaloni's reckoning until later on in the tournament, I thought his performance today was really good. I would give it to Enzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it to Enzo as well. You know what I mean? Winner, got there, played nearly when he came in.
He was a
He
starter.
stayed in
He scored immediately when he
Yeah.
came in, and it was like, boom, you stay in the team. So I'll give it to Enzo, and then next would be my man, but it
Quick
wouldn't
one.
be
I
Drew.
got
Like
a
people were
quote
saying.
from Messi because obviously we didn't watch the stuff. He goes, "It's simply unbelievable. I knew that God was going to give me the cup. I was sure. It was a big joy for us. I had this dream since a long time. I wanted to close my career with the World Cup. I can't ask more than this."
My career, bro. I'm telling you,
Bro, he's
Right
Messi.
off in the
anymore.
sunset.
I'm telling you,
Doesn't need to say
MLS hype,
Doesn't need to say
PSG
You
hype,
have nothing left to prove to anyone anymore.
retire
Listen, man.
on top,
Listen,
retire, bro.
Listen, man.
And nobody will say anything, bro. You just stand up and you'll applaud.
Imagine, bro,
man.
this is the last moment. We think of Zidane, right? The last moment he played.
Yeah.
If this is the last time we were to ever see Messi, bro, his aura, his legacy, it would be like, he's already this good. We'd be telling our kids in 50 years, bro, Messi's last game, bro. He was the best player on the planet at 35.
It's mad. And I don't want to compare in any way, shape, or form, but I'm just giving context, yeah. I remember, Chelsea Champions League, the Drogba, the bus parade, Drogba and everything, Seeing this guy afterwards, we want you to stay. And it was like, oh my gosh, I'm saying goodbye to this guy. Imagine this guy, in the capital of his country. That's how he's saying goodbye to the game. Nah, that's how you got to do it, man. What's the what? And then go to training the next day. Relax, train.
Bro, if I was him,
Ash says Messi just came out and said he's not retiring from Argentina. I think he'll play a few friendlies, but I don't think he'll play like the Copa or the
maybe the parade, innit? Parade, last parade.
What, to bring the trophy out?
And all of that, you know what I mean? But
Remember when they gave Rooney that random cap,
bro.
like years after he retired?
yeah. Bro, honestly, I don't know, man. I'd retire at the end of the season if I was Messi.
There's no need. Let's see. Other things we got was young standout player. So that's not like the young player, like a player that was not an unknown quantity, but was like, oh, you know what?
There were a few.
Yeah.
I mean, Enzo qualifies, I think. Like, not many people knew about Enzo Fernandez before this
I guess so, yeah.
I like the...
Nahi, innit, is one that
Nahi,
you have to give.
yeah,
How old is he?
yeah. He's 21, 22. Unai's a good shout. Even Sofiane Amrabat, I didn't know much about.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he went out of the group stage, right? So you can't say too much about him. But I thought Kudus in his performance was really good.
Good.
Obviously, he went out early,
mention.
but I think he'll get a big move after this World Cup.
I mean,
and I mean, Anahi's only 22, so I'll put him in there. Like,
that's a good
if
shout.
anyone was talking about Anahi before the start of the
Fair
tournament,
enough. That's what I'm saying,
I can't. I don't believe you. Who does he play for?
Angers or something like that.
Angers, yeah.
Angers. What is it? How's it?
Angers.
I would call him Angers.
I
but-
know you would. That's why I told you.
Angus beef burger. You know what I mean? But nah, big him up, man. Big him up. That is the real what you call like kind of like a breakthrough tournament. Because bro, he's probably gonna get a nice little move out of this. That is exactly what breakthroughs are meant to be like. So big him up, man. And his name is kind of close to Zidane's a little bit. As Zidane. I think his family were. They saw
The
potential.
Cabills, bro. I'm telling you, the Berbers, man.
As a Dean Anahi.
Amazi.
Oh, okay. The second Messi quote goes, "I am not going to retire from the national team. I want to keep playing as World Cup champions with Argentina shirt." So he wants to flex, basically.
He wants to flex, yeah.
He wants to,
He wants to wear that 3 stars. That's the thing. He wants to wear the 3 stars.
Yeah.
Fair
He
enough.
deserves it, man.
Fair enough. But how long is he going to play until? Like maybe until the end of his career, or
God knows, man.
we don't know what he's going to do with his career anyway.
There's a few more super chats, if you mind me reading them.
Yeah, let's go super chats. Then we're going to some other questions here.
This guy's name is Former Fat Man. Goes, a shout out for your weight loss. Neymar legacy is better than Mbappe's for now. From Former Fat Man.
Hype.
Alu goes, this is Messi's 96 Bulls Michael Jordan run.
Yeah, no cap.
This might be 98, bro. I can't lie. This
That
might be
final.
the
The final one. The last
That
dance,
that
as
last
they say.
penalty was that shot against the Jazz,
The
bro.
Jazz.
He's holding on to Rodrigo de Paul, trying not to fall over.
The shot that made the world stand still, boy.
Oh man,
That it?
what else you got?
That's it for super chats.
Cool. Flop of the tournament. It can be a collective flop. It can be an individual flop.
Belgium and Kevin De Bruyne are the flop of the tournament. Frauds, and Modric basically disruled anything De Bruyne said about we're too old. I can't do this on my own. I don't want to hear it, bro. Country of 4 million people did better than you guys. You guys are a disgrace. Golden generation hype. Frauds of the tournament.
I've got a sour taste. I've already spoken about KDB. I've got a sour taste in my mouth because I don't like the fact that he went back to Man City and then him and Haaland are assisting each other.
That annoyed the hell out of me.
We didn't even talk about it.
No, we
You see?
didn't. I saw
This
that.
was so in sync. I saw that. I said,
saw
what, your
that.
sister found I said, this guy's pissing me off.
Yeah.
Bruv.
Loser. Loser.
Going back to his comfy environment.
exactly.
Allow it, KDB.
Bruv.
I'd probably say, because you already done that, I got to go, probably the Germans, man. Germany, I think they were...
Back-to-back tournaments getting bumped up in groups, innit?
And another one is Spain.
Yeah,
For all the
I was gonna
hype
say
that people
Spain,
gave them, they were one win this tournament. That's all they had against Costa Rica.
That's crazy.
They're frauds.
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
This is just a bit random trivia one, but like, if there were like players that after this World Cup you would like to get moves to like a team, like which player and what team off of what you saw?
Kudus was a good one.
Kudus to Dortmund for me. Shoo-in. If they get rid of Bellingham, just get him straight
I
there.
was going to say Gakpo. Gakpo will get a big move.
Yeah.
We expect to United, but
United, that's
good
good.
tournament from him too.
Yeah,
It's mentioned Anahi. I think that guy looks
Do
good.
you reckon Prem?
Yeah, maybe, man. I don't know about straight into a top 4 team or anything like that, but
Unahi.
yeah, but he looks a good player.
Leicester
People are
quality,
talking about Amrabat, but I said Amrabat.
He's 27,
I'm
bro.
a bit worried. I don't know, but I don't know. I think Amrabat, the pride of the nation,
You
and
can
that.
even see
I don't
the
know,
third
but
place game. The PEDs are starting to wear off, bro.
Amrabat in I don't know 38 game season. I'm a bit worried a little bit. I'll be honest.
Can he do it against Villa at Villa Park?
Bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Can you do it against Douglas Luiz?
Yeah, bro. Nah, when the stakes aren't that high, the blood gonna be pumping different, bro.
I would like to see. There was a lot of talk about with Brighton, right? There's a lot of talk about Trossard, Belgium. McAllister's the one that's
Yeah, I
He
guess
won't last long at Brighton, bro. That
Yeah,
guy's
but
too
I'll
good
be
for
interested
Brighton.
to see what sort of move he can get because he's shown that he can perform on the big stage, which is great.
You know what kind of move McAllister would get? Barcelona are about to go spend like 70 million on him, bro, and put them in like Andre Gomes or something like that.
That's at PSG as well.
Yeah.
PSG San Cabai.
Carlos Soler.
Yeah, you know, they like to collect them with Vitinha. They like to collect them
I was
type
gonna
of
say
man.
Paulinho, but that's harsh on
Fabian
Paulinho.
Ruiz. You always ask, where's their big move? And then
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, come through.
literally.
Nah,
so,
those
yeah.
are good shots. Have you got any more super chats? We might round there, man.
Nah, no more super
It's
chats.
been a good episode.
Guys, listen, everybody that is tapped in, we want to obviously, we see in your comments as well, of course, talking about our content, but of course, we would not be able to be doing this without you guys tuning in. 1.5k have been tapped in this whole episode, which is lit. We're trying to get to 15k, so on your way out, subscribe, hit the like button, comment as well. You know what I mean? Keep pushing this channel, man. Honestly, obviously, Leah's jumped on this season, but we're 3 brothers just making it happen, bruv. That's all. You know what I mean?
Liz
We're
is
in
a brother
places.
as well. He's African. He's a brother.
Yeah, he's a, you know.
Leave me out of this one, man. I ain't trying to cause problems,
he,
bro.
he ambiguous. He ambiguous. We ain't decided yet.
Ain't that suspicious?
Well, we ain't
He was
decided
rooting for
yet.
Argentina. Ain't that suspicious?
We ain't decided yet. But now, honestly, just 3 brothers just making it happen, getting into rooms that we never expected. You know what I mean? And that's all because of you lot's support. So, guys, keep supporting, keep liking, keep sharing. If you guys know people that love football, man, share this. Tell them, hit this up, man. What do you guys think about this pod? Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, big up being here, the World Cup content. Let me tell you guys now, I love football, but I ain't dying for this shit. I'm happy. This World Cup's over. I need a break. I have been podding for a month straight.
it's not even a long
And the
break.
thing is, guys, like, honestly, this doesn't feel like a job.
Yeah.
Maze, so even we be doing this all the time. Liaz, my new partner.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, big up everybody for supporting, for
Hold
real,
tight
man.
Fuad as well, man. He's a real one. He doesn't.
sir.
Fuad wouldn't be here.
You're a coward today, but normally you're a real
But on top of that as well, like we said, the World Cup is over. That doesn't mean that we're finished. Premier League football comes back. Congested fixtures mean that we have episodes dropping all the time. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, put your notifications on so you know when we're going live. Champions League back is around the corner. Champions League, it's going to be spicy. So make sure. And like we said, we've still got FTBL culture. Leas is still going to be doing his stuff on TikTok as well. So don't just follow the YouTube. Go and follow the Instagram. Go and follow our personals. Go and follow the TikTok. Stay locked in because honestly, this has been a great... We're not even halfway through the season yet. We are cooking.
It's crazy.
We are cooking for real, trust me.
It feels like the football's over, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And now I
We're
gotta
not
go
even
back
halfway
to
through.
watch Company's super tean School United. It's gonna be peak,
Bro, you know
what I mean? That Vincent Company Burnley super team.
Bro,
I'm
that
definitely concerned a little bit.
That concerns me a little
Bro,
bit. I don't think we backed that thing either.
You know in the championship here, at the top here, it's not even halfway through here, there's 10 players all on 9 goals. trying to get
In
golden
what?
boot in the championship.
Bro,
10
bro,
strikers
man.
on 9
I
goals.
would miss this World Cup, man. Honestly,
No.
like this
Best
is
World
fun,
Cup.
bro.
Best World Cup. But before we even go as well, hold to FTBL as well for believing in us, giving us a platform, nice little studio. Hold to all the staff as well in the background, making stuff slit. You guys were saying that you didn't like it when we looked like we were in purgatory. We're making it look different now, you get me?
We're working,
so
man.
we're coming, man.
We're working,
We've got
we're
some stuff
working.
coming as well. Like there's going to be new features, new stuff coming. So stay locked in. Notifications on, it's important. Follow the personals so you know what's going on. Like, share, subscribe. Listen, like I said, Christmas is going. If you want to buy a little gift for yourself, 20% off on Manscaped is right there somewhere.
that Manscaped.
Go and get that for yourselves.
Manscaped.
And on your way out,
Run your fingers. What is it? How do we do
just
it?
run your fingers through some care. Oh,
Manscaped.
look, cash care. That's the.
Hey, run your fingers through some Manscaped.
Listen, man. But listen, like, share, subscribe. God bless. We're out.
Come on.
Peace.
He looking like Julio today, Eli. You guys see that?
You see, you
Looking
got
like
the
Julio.
Been feeling with sunlight, living against the paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the ones we heard. That was Mbappé.
Are you and me?